Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. You are watching another Izzy's Review. Okay, for this video, I'm going to do a voiceover about that time that I went to New York City for less than 24 hours. It was crazy. So it was not a planned trip. It was kind of spur of the moment. And I had the opportunity to go to New York for work to film a talk show. But they allowed me the opportunity to come the day, or let's say the night before, so I could be refreshed and not having, to be all groggy and tired from flying in, taping, and then flying out. So I flew in the prior night around 1 and I left around 1. So like I said, less than 24 hours in New York. I didn't have time to plan. I didn't have any major plans. I don't have friends or family that I could chill with or take me out and show me the town. So this is what I did in less than 24 hours. So no transportation, not a lot of money. I'm here for work. I want to make the best of it, but I also don't want to be too tired where I can't perform tomorrow and I look like crap. So, tons of exciting little things for me to share. There was a mishap at the airport with me leaving New York, so you'll have to wait until the end of the video for me to tell you about that. But I'm just going to walk you through my stay. So again, I'm there for work, and so I arrived through, which airline did I arrive through? LaGuardia. I arrived through LaGuardia. There's two major ports, JFK and LaGuardia. I arrived through LaGuardia and there was a car service waiting for me. But I do advise you use either a cab, Lyft, or an Uber, because it makes navigating that much easier. You don't have to really worry about renting a car or anything like that. So the car service is waiting for me. I hop in the car, and at the beginning of the video, you saw a few clips of me in the back seat just taking pictures. And there is another surprise. I got to see in passing a celebrity. So excited. I feel it was super cool to see that celebrity in passing. Anyway, so I arrived, LaGuardia. I arrived LaGuardia. The car service is there to pick me up. I get to sit in the back and relax and watch the landscape change from the skyrise to the beautiful rivers and the busy streets. Like I said, I've been to New York once or twice before, and me being a Southern gal, I always love to see the beautiful culture and the beautiful city. It's just intriguing. So then we arrive at the hotel, which is the Fairfield Inn and Suites. I think it's in Hell's Kitchen. So they were saying it's tons of food and things to do. Me with my phone and my tennis shoes and my debit card, I decided to hit the streets and not travel too far. I didn't want to get into public transportation and all of that. I just wanted to explore the city from, the ground level. But first, before we get into that, I want to share with you my room. So it's at the Fairfield Inn and Suites in Hell's Kitchen. We're in New York, guys. Oh my gosh. Talk about everything's more smaller and more compact and more dense. All right, here comes some photos in a second. So just give me 10 seconds. The photos are coming. But I was just shocked. I'm in the South and sometimes I'm in LA. Even in LA, things aren't as small. Even in Atlanta, things aren't as small and compact. But here's the front picture of the Fairfield Inn and Suites Marriott. And of course, the lobby's nice. The little eatery area is nice. But oh my gosh, everything is just like compact. I don't remember how many stories, maybe 17 floors. But I get on the elevator and it's super tiny. And there's like 30 little buttons for all the different floors. And I get out on my floor and the hallways are like really narrow. And I go to my door, I insert my key, and bam, there's the bathroom. It's clean, it's nice, it has everything I need, but it's very compact. Not much room, not much counter space, but everything you need, nice and clean. So if you've never been in New York before, be prepared for that, especially if you aren't used to living in a bigger city where everything's really tiny. I wasn't claustrophobic at all, but I was surprised at how small it was. But it got the job done. I got a shower, I have the toilet, I have the sink. I spread all my stuff out on the bed. Good to go. All right, so then there's going to be a picture coming up real soon of the room. The room had a view of a wall. I was kind of upset about that. And being the kind of person that likes to walk around nude, I was like, I'm about to close the curtains because it was just office building. I don't know what that building was for. So I had to shut the blinds, but the bed was comfortable. It had a TV. But what you get is what you see. It was very compact and not much more room other than that. But it was nice. It got the job done. There was a little closet that I don't have pictured where I put my clothes. I usually never use the drawer space or anything like that. I like to keep everything in my luggage because I hate forgetting stuff. Now, if I am going to stay for like a week or more for business or work, then I will utilize more of the space. But I like to keep everything neat and organized. And keep in mind, I was only here for less than 24 hours. So not much time to spread out. So in the room, I got a little acclimated, turned the TV on, tried to decompress. I always pack snacks, so I wasn't terribly hungry, but I knew that I wanted to get out because at this time it was around 3 or 4. The sun was already starting to set, and I wanted to explore a little bit before I had to turn in for the night and get ready to tape the following morning. So super tired. I hate traveling. It wears me out so much, but super excited to be in New York City, in Hell's Kitchen, and explore what the city has to offer. Now, little did I know that I was within walking distance of Central Park. That was super, super exciting. So I decided to grab a bottle of water, hydrate, grab my debit card, grab my phone, grab my headphones, my room key, my tennies, and I hit the pavement. Okay, so I felt that with these few supplies, I was going to be fine to head towards Central Park. I typed it in my GPS and I just started walking. Now, Central Park was beautiful. I had never been, and I was really sad that I was by myself. I saw families, and within the park, there was like a park. This park had, and it's pictured here, like a water feature where the kids were playing in the water, and then they had dry features like swings and seesaws and walking trails. So I just spent a few hours walking around. There were horses with the little carriages, and of course they're beautiful to look at, but they smell, oh my goodness, like manure. But that wasn't bad. But I will say I have asthma, and being in the city had tons of smells, from animals to nature to exhaust to garbage to fumes and perfume. It was just so many different smells. I did make sure I had my inhaler. And if you have asthma or any breathing problems, make sure you have your inhaler and keep that in mind because you're going to be walking and smelling so many different types of smells. And I'm smell triggered when it comes to my asthma. So keep that in mind. But Central Park was lovely and I had a good time. There were people selling food on carts, people playing music, and different statues. Let me look up that statue. Okay, I can't find the name of the statue. If I do, I'll put it in the description below. But it was beautiful to look at. And exiting, I did see Trump International Hotel. I didn't go in there. And I said, what else can I get into? I thought about walking to Times Square, but I've been to Times Square before and I didn't really feel like all the hustle and bustle and being so super crowded. So I did find a shopping mall. All right, so it's called the Shops at Columbus Circle, and it has all kind of shopping, and at the very top it has eateries and some fancy eating at the very top. So again, I'm wearing clothes off the street. I didn't see any places with dress code, but I did go ahead and select this yummy place. This place is called Bluebird London. And it looked nice. It had a beautiful view, and I ordered some chicken and fries. Oh my goodness, it was so good. The atmosphere was so upscale and so chic, and everyone was welcoming. At this time, it was around 6 or 7, so it was like the hangout spot for the people that had just got off of work. They were in suit and tie and networking, but I still felt comfortable enough to just chill and eat my food. It was pleasant. Now, to the right of where I was sitting was this beautiful view of the whole entire park. It was such a treat to see the view and be in the atmosphere. I felt a little Sex in the City-ish. So if you are in Manhattan and you are within walking distance of Central Park and on that side, I suggest you go to that mall, and I'll put the name of the mall below. And check out some of the eateries. They had ramen, they had sushi, they had tons of shopping. So you could literally spend the day there walking in Central Plaza, go do some shopping, Central Plaza, Central Park, do some shopping, eat, and head back to your hotel. Completely satisfied that you didn't waste the day. All right, so I'm including some video and I'm keeping the sound on so you can hear like cars and make you feel like you're there, I hope. So I'm walking and I'm walking. I just ate. I just saw Central Park. I felt great. And I was also sad at the same time because I was there alone and I wasn't with my family. I love to experience stuff with my family, but I took tons of pictures and tons of videos so they could feel like they were there with me. This is video of me leaving, and as I promised, I am going to reveal to you at the end of this video, which is in like 45 seconds, what I saw. Well, who I saw and what happened at the airport. So, the celebrity that I saw is a famous DJ, and his name is DJ Khaled. Of course, the busy streets, he couldn't hear me, but when we passed by, I screamed, "We the best!" But he didn't hear me. Anyways, I think that was so cool to see DJ Khaled on the side of the road with this cute puppy. The puppy is what caught my attention. I looked over because of the puppy and I said, "Oh, a puppy that beautiful has to be owned by a celebrity." And sure enough, it was DJ Khaled. So in my mind, we met and we're best friends. Bam. Okay. Anyways, so the last thing I want to tell you is all of that excitement, freaking less than 24 hours in New York, and then guess what happened? I got stuck at the airport for over 10 hours. Exhausted. I didn't get home till like 3 a.m. the next day, but praise the Lord, I made it safely. No complaints. I'll take all the delays in the world as long as it means I make it home safely to my family. So you guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you please like, share, please, let's try that again. Like, share, and subscribe. With much love. Until next time, Izzy.